Hello, everyone, and welcome to another video here on the channel. Today, I'm going to be going through the 2023 AFLW Draft Preview. Now, obviously, the draft is on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on the AFL website. Now, generally, you would think, seriously, it's a fandom draft. It's not possible in the women's competition to do a fandom draft. Even the so-called experts can't do one as well because players nominate nationally. Some do, some don't. Some are zones, some are academies. There's certain bidding it's different to the men's one. If you nominate a state, then you're going far later than potentially than you're actually worth and what a club would rate you at, but they can't pick you because you nominate states. It's all that. So what I'm going to do is just go through some names who I think will, in terms of my personal opinion, would be around the top 5, 10 in an open pool, and then I'll tell you who each name, whether they've nominated national or not. So maybe hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate. I want to aim for 20 likes for this video. Now, okay, some names that I have personally at the top 5. But before I do that, actually, some names got pre-listed at clubs. As you know, Port Adelaide had 3, Essendon had 1, Hawthorn had 3, and the Swans had 1. And those names were Holly Cooper for the Swans, Amy Gaylor for the Bombers, Hayley McLaughlin, Laura Stone, and Jess Vukic for the Hawks, and for the Power, Molly Brooksby, Shanae Goody, and Lauren Young. Now, as I said at the time, and I said numerous times through these types of videos, Port Adelaide already won the draft by getting those 3 players, Goody, Lauren Young, and Molly Brooksby, for free. And all 3, or Lauren Young and Goody, will pick 1 and 2. And now they're going to get Piper Window at their first pick, considering she dominated national, and she would have been this year's number 1 pick outside of those names that were already pre-listed. And Port Adelaide had the first SA pick, so she'll go there eventually, but not official yet, but it will happen. So they've stole the draft already, no matter what anyone else does, even the Bulldogs. And yeah, the Hawks, as I said, they pre-listed 3 players already. They were around the pick, around 10 as well. Swans, Holly Cooper was linked around 15, 20, so that's the Steelers for them. And Amy Gaylor was linked around the 20s as well, so that's good for them. All right, so now, from the players that are actually now available in this draft, my top 5 would be in this order: Piper Window, Caitlin Sir Hoy, Alyssa Pisano, Elaine Grigg, and Brooke Barwick. That's the top 5 I have. Now, in terms of what's the chatter with these players and others, as I just said with Piper Window, she's nominated for SA. She's going to Port. Plain and simple, already said that. Caitlin Sir Hoy is nominated national, the WA skipper. She's been linked in the top 3 to 5 range. Being in the national, she can obviously get picked up by anyone. Alyssa Pisano, who's linked in the top 5 as well, she's nominated for the Vic. So obviously with the picks of West Coast and GWS pick 2 or 3, they would eliminate her from those picks. So she could go from probably 4 to 8 range, depending on which clubs, Victorian clubs, of course, and fall in that bracket. Elaine Grigg from South Australia, small forward. She is nominated nationally, so that means, of course, she'd go around that pick 10 mark or anywhere in the top 10. Have to wait and see. Brooke Barwick from Queensland is nominated national, so it'd be around that mark as well. Christy Lee Weston Turner is nominated national from Victoria. She has been linked to the Bulldogs pick 1, so she could go as early as pick 1. But then, obviously, she could skip those other clubs as well, West Coast and GWS, if I highly doubt it, but you never know. Brooke Burleigh has been linked as well. She could go somewhere around the top 5 to 10 from South Australia as well. Alice Slocombe, nominated for WA, so she will go wherever the West Coast Eagles and Dockers picks lie, which aren't early after the Eagles' first pick of pick 2. Georgie Cleaver from WA has nominated WA, so she'll end up falling in the later picks to because Fremantle and West Coast, after West Coast pick 2, a lot of their picks are later on. So again, some of that would be a top 10 pick. Won't physically be named as a top 10 pick because nominated WA and those 2 clubs don't have picks outside of West Coast pick 2 until like the 30s, so it's going to look different. Michaela Williamson is nominated from Victoria, has nominated the Vic. She's another one that's been linked around the top 10. It could still fall in there, but may slide out due to the fact that she's limited to 1 state. Jessica Wrench is nominated nationally. She's been linked around the top 5, so she's a live possibility to be in that range. Lila Keck from Victoria has nominated only Victoria. Someone that was linked around the top 10 to 15 range, so I have to wait and see there. Cleo Butterfin from WA, she's nominated, from New South Wales, she's nominated nationally. Part of the Giants Academy, and they haven't opted to take her as a bid academy player, so that's very interesting. Wait and see there. Georgia Clark from New South Wales as well is nominated nationally, so from Tassie, so we'll have to wait and see where she falls there. Meg Robinson father-son with Carlton, she'll go there. Bridie O'Rourke, Academy of father-daughter. I keep saying father-son. Father-daughter, Meg Robinson with Carlton. Father-daughter, Bride O'Rourke with Geelong. Now, Evie Long and Sophie Peters, both Lions Academy players. Apparently, they will both match bids when they come. So they'll be Lions players in the 20s or so. And Gemma Rajoni, likely to go part of the D's, father-daughter. That's the one as well. And she would be linked around the top 5 as well. Some other names that are just got nominations. Maddie Torpy, Lila Jordan, Mia Zielinski, and Emily Goff are ones to keep an eye out on throughout the draft in whatever position they potentially may land at. So going to wait and see there. Now, some other names that have nominated which state or all. Georgia Stubbs from the Eastern Rangers nominated Victoria only, key position player. Kaylee Kavanagh is nominated nationally from Victoria. They called it Cannons inside mid. Georgia Stubbs was before. It was a quick mid as well. Rainier Crozier, the Brisbane Lions Academy, has nominated Queensland, so very likely to join the Lions as well, along with a few other Academy girls just mentioned. Sina McMullen, Gold Coast Academy, Queensland nomination, speedy winger, set to be a Gold Coast player, and Rainier Crozier is a key forward. Izzy Bacon from the Sandringham Dragons is nominated Vic, so obviously they can go anywhere. It's a pacey outside mid. Kira Wiley from the Western Jets in Victoria is nominated nationally, who's a midfielder, so to see where she goes. Alyssa Brooke from South Australia, key defender, who I've had on the podcast. She's nominated nationally, an athletic defender. So interesting to see where she goes. Any clubs in their key position plays. Angelique Raisin, who I've had on from WA as well. She's nominated nationally, a versatile tool that can play at either end of the ground. Few Geelong Falcons, Chloe Adams, nominated Victorian draft only, a midfielder. And Chantal Mason from the Falcons also nominated Vic as well, a goal-kicking forward. Charlotte Simpson, a Geelong VFLW player, but also had the option to choose between Geelong and St Kilda for a father-daughter, and she chose St Kilda, so very likely would go at St Kilda's second pick, because St Kilda only got 2 picks. A tough midfielder. Kira Bisher from the Gold Coast Academy is nominated Queensland. She's a shutdown defender, so obviously she'll likely end up at the Suns as well. Lucy Cronin from the Oakley Chargers, a Victorian nomination only, intercept defender. Sophie Butterworth, Dandenong Stingrays, Vic nomination, a marking forward. So obviously limits your options there being the state. Mel Storm from the Giants Academy, who I've had on. She's nominated nationally. Interesting to see if the Giants do match a bid. It doesn't look like it's a guarantee, but they should, considering that's the area they probably need improving the most. And she's nominated nationally instead of ball-winning midfield, a really tough inside mid. And the final one, Jamie Henry from WA's one to keep an eye out on as well, and is nominated nationally, I believe. So comment down below who you want your club to select. I'm going to put up here a banner here of your club's picks. Let's get rid of that other banner. So just repeating, as I said, all those players I just said that fall under what category they nominated. You can see your picks on the screen, but I'll read the first few for each club. Adelaide have 22 and 26 is their first few picks. Brisbane have their first few picks being 20 and 21. Carlton, first 2 picks, 7 and 28. Collingwood's first 2, 8 and 9. Essendon's first 2, 19 and 37. Freo's 2 picks, they have only got 52 and 73. Geelong's first 2 are 17 and 32. Gold Coast's first 2 are 35 and 44. The Giants' first 2 are 3 and 24. The Hawks' first 2 are 16 and 45. Melbourne's first 2 is 5 and 12. North Melbourne's first 2 is 25 and 27. Port Adelaide's first 2 is 18 and 24. Richmond's first 2 is 13 and 43. St Kilda's first 2 are 10 and 50. Sydney's are 15 and 30. West Coast's first 2 are 2 and 14. The Bulldogs' first 2 are 1 and 4. But I'll go through all theirs because they're so high. 1, 4, 6, 11, and 51. As I said, they will shape the draft, the Bulldogs, just like the Power will as well. Yeah, comment down below who you want your club to select, who you think they may get, who they should get. It's going to be an interesting night tomorrow night, live at 7 p.m. on the AFL website. So go and check that out. I'll do a draft recap video for that on the day after, on the Tuesday. So look forward to that, and I'll give you my full club-by-club thoughts on that Tuesday as well. Thanks for watching. Go Saints, and Saints, do something good.